Republican representative from the great state of Louisiana, and he joins us now. Congressman, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here. So,
Sure.
Was this a big win for the Tea Party, the fact that the Boehner bill passed today?
Well, I think it was a big win for the Tea Party because the Tea Party, and I'm a member of the Tea Party caucus, influenced the outcome of this bill. Remember that Boehner 1 did not have a forced vote on a balanced budget amendment. Boehner 2, the one we actually got around to voting for and that did pass, the Speaker found that it was about 15 votes short without having a balanced budget amendment forced to be voted on by both houses and passed before we could get the second tranche of ceiling.
Would you have voted no on Boehner 1?
I was positioned to vote yes on Boehner 1 because it was our understanding that he had an agreement, or an informal agreement at least, with Harry Reid that if it was passed last night, as was, that it would go through the Senate and we would resolve this problem. However, again, the senator could always change his mind on that, but I was glad to see that the bill was tightened up and improved, and that we put back the balanced budget requirements that were actually in cut, cap, and balance, which I did support.
Well, and it does show the extraordinary influence and power of the people who won the last election, the Tea Party caucus, and the power and influence they have in Congress. But to the fact that you would have voted yes for Boehner 1, a lot of people would say, gee, you're not recognizing the power of your own caucus. Why didn't you pursue it? And are you going to have the gumption? Will you have the backbone to hang tough during the negotiations in the next couple of days?
Well, the problem is the calculus that we have as Republicans is, number one, we're way outnumbered in Washington. And so we want to push as hard as we can, but we're worried that just as what's happened in the past, somehow there's some perceived overreach among the public, and we actually opened the door for President Obama to be reelected. At the end of the day, we're not going to change and reform government and get back to balanced budgets as long as Barack Obama is President of the United States, and we recognize that. And so we have to be a little bit measured and careful and move a step at a time rather than try to solve the problem all at once when we don't control the other half of Congress and we don't control the White House.
But at the end of the day, aren't you glad you got the balanced budget amendment in there?
Absolutely, and I suspect that as these bills ping back and forth between the House and the Senate, it gets reformatted, and perhaps something that more Democrats can vote for, I would suspect that I will be voting against the final product.
Congressman John Fleming, good to see you, sir. Thank you for staying up with us.
Thank you,
Appreciate it. Well,